Love getting okra. Nice white velvet okra. These are just now starting to grow. Well, that's pretty okra there. I know some of you wondering, why did I cut the leaf off of some and I didn't cut it off the others? This one doesn't have a lot of sprouts coming out on the bottom yet. These we're training to get the sprouts out where they start maturing and making okra down here. This one I've got branching out really good, so I'll probably take, you know, the other leaf off of it and let it branch out and produce okra on the bottom section. Good morning, everybody. Danny and Wanda back from Pecan Grove. We are out here before daylight. Good. Sun hasn't come over the horizon yet. Trying to beat the heat that we're under. We're under extreme heat, and I don't need to be in the extreme heat right now. So we're here. There's Wanda's butter beans. They're kind of dry. It hadn't rained here in going on 2 weeks now. We're gonna have to get down here and try to get these watered. She's picked them several times, and we're trying to salvage as much stuff as we can in this extreme heat that we're having, and we got a whole nother week of it to go. We got a few of our onions starting to pop back up here. If we get a little moisture, I believe they go ahead and start coming on back like they're supposed to. These are the multiplying onions. We've got a few sweet potatoes we stuck in some beds here, hoping that they'll make a few potatoes for us. But you can see it's just dust in there. Then we have where the tomatoes was, it done so good. We've got our okra has come up as Wanda brought from Deepsouth over here and stuck in the ground. We didn't know if it would make it, but luckily it was raining good during that time, and they have all kind of kicked in and got to going here now. And we just harvested 4 really nice pods off of it. What we do is we'll take these and we'll save them, and in the next couple of days we'll harvest a few more. Ms. Wanda and I, don't take a lot for me and her. We'll have a little bit of okra to go with our meals. Got more sweet potatoes here. These seem to be doing pretty good. I haven't actually looked in there. They haven't been here long enough yet to have the big potatoes on them. But we're going to move down and we're going to check the peanuts. We're going to see how they're doing, and if they're at a point where we need to, we may go ahead and get them out. Guys, we're going to have to try to figure out how to find our peanuts in this massive jungle that we got down in here. Everything got away from us, and these here chamber bitters came up in here, and when they did, boy, it just took over everything. I'm trying to find the peanuts. There's some right there. I know I'm on the plant, but the problem's going to be finding where they're at in the soil down here. This is going to be a really big chore to figure out.
Looks like right here.
Looks like.
Or no, it runs backwards.
Yeah,
it's
it's going to be a job. Now,
There's some
here's
peanuts.
the actual plant up in here.
Yeah.
Let me take this fork so we can kind of loosen this ground up a little bit. Let's just see.
These are the jungle peanuts.
Yeah, these are jungle peanuts.
There, you can see the next one when you get that back. We're just going to pull vines back.
We got to get started here. We got to figure out how this is going to all work out, because we got sweet potatoes growed all up in these.
All right, there's one down here.
Yeah, these didn't, even though I laid them down, I mean, see how long they ran? It just...
They should have vined like
They
right
should have
here.
had peanuts all the way down them, but the chamber bitters came in here and took over. In this extreme heat, we just could not get down here and take care of them like we need to. Usually I'll take the peanuts and just hang them over something and let them dry. But guys, I don't think I'm going to be able to this time.
Well, it's not that many. Probably 25, 30 plants maybe.
I don't know.
40 at the most. Alright, so we're getting some off each plant. Open one up.
Let me get this. This makes good. Animals love to eat this. Cows, cows
they love peanut.
Love peanut vines. I don't.
Bum finger.
I know I can't feel that thumb, and I'm. Look at that. Look at that. Now, jungle peanuts have the red stripes on them, so.
And they are good at this stage.
Oh yeah, they're good and filled out. If we leave them until it starts raining, they'll sprout.
Mm-hmm. Really good, aren't they?
Well, these things are good.
Now, when they dry, they're even better.
Oh yeah, they're better when they dry.
And then when you parch them, they get even better.
That is true. That is true. I'm trying to figure out how to. What's throwing me is I see peanuts all, but they're running from way over here, way off out in this.
That means they ran more than they stayed in the ground because there was so much for them to run on.
Well, they climbed.
Yeah.
And.
Well, the cows will like it.
Yeah, the cows will love it. I hate that we didn't get all. We could have got a ton of peanuts if it had been where we could have cared for them. See, some of them are breaking off in the soil. That's what bothers me is.
You don't have some in there. But they got big and full.
Yeah, what grew filled out really nice.
We'll get a few.
We'll get a few. I'm hoping for seed for next year.
So what do you do to get seed from these?
You just have to let them dry. I mean, they're mature. They just got to dry.
Okay.
You know, see, as I shake that, I saw one fall off right there. Look at that. That's what I'm telling you. We ain't careful.
We'll have peanuts next year.
They'll be left in the soil.
There's a sweet tater.
Little tiny sweet tater. The rabbits will enjoy that. There's another peanut in the soil. Another little sweet potato root. Yeah, we just gonna have to. It's just gonna be a really, really slow process here.
Gotta pull vines back.
Oh, lesson learned: never plant sweet potatoes next to peanuts.
This one ran everywhere, and look at it.
This is
what they're supposed to do, only not with sweet potato vines.
This is peanut vines right here. Look at this.
Look how long.
They done what they were supposed to do. The weeds. See, when I covered them up with dirt, I can't pull them out of here because
they're tangled in the sweet potatoes.
They're tangled in everything in here.
Which means we may lose some in the sides and everywhere else.
Yeah, this will. Go ahead and just pull it. I mean, look at that.
Even way down here, look.
That's what I'm telling you.
They were doing what they were supposed to do.
They were doing what they were supposed to do.
And this one, I mean, all up and down.
Just weeds and vines, and it's our fault. You know, we planted them next to these sweet potatoes where we couldn't take care of them. We didn't have enough room this year to plant like we needed to.
And so we just put them, and then we put sweet potatoes on each side and didn't think much about it. And
yeah,
knowing the vines would take over, but we wasn't thinking that it would do this.
I didn't think.
But isn't that a pretty vine?
Oh, those are beautiful vines. I mean, they done what they were supposed to do. I had them laid down. They ran.
I mean, look at this one going all the way around. I mean, it did it. It just didn't have time to mature, all of them.
Yeah, they didn't get to the ground in time. The vines kept prevented the chamber bitters. That's what happens when you can't.
Peanuts need some care.
Need open space, especially these jungle peanuts. These jungle peanuts need open area to be able to grow. And I knew that. I just got in a hurry this year.
Just wanting to plant some.
Well, our time was running out on us. I mean, you know, we were just trying to beat the clock and got a late start on a lot of stuff.
There's one right here.
I'm just trying to get the sweet potato vines out of the...
This one has the roots started, but I mean, again, barely, because it had to fight to get into the ground.
Yeah.
Look, they were growing.
They were growing.
Usually peanuts are about this tall, about what, 2 foot tall or less?
These things are every bit of 4 and 5 feet long.
Yeah. I didn't remember them being that long.
It would have been the year for peanuts, to be honest with you.
It would have.
If we'd have had it where we could.
I mean, we're already getting a little stash here.
We could have just took care of them. It would have been the year for peanuts.
And peanuts are good for soil.
Yeah, they're good nitrogen builders for the soil.
This one branched really good.
Yeah, this one did really good.
But it's running under all your sweet potatoes, so.
I know. Look at this one here. Done exactly what it should do.
I mean, it was laid down. It was running everywhere.
Yeah, I put the dirt on them.
We wasn't expecting them to go that far.
I didn't expect them to run like this.
Yeah, look, see.
I mean, these things run like the sweet potatoes did. Look at that. They did. They ran just like the sweet potatoes.
I don't know. Maybe you got cross-pollination with the sweet potatoes.
I don't know.
Peanuts and sweet potatoes cross-pollinated, huh?
They sure took off now. They vined out like they were supposed to. I mean, if these things had a put on peanuts, as many runners, things. And look, you can see where they've tore off.
So there's some in the soil.
They're in the soil here somewhere. I'm telling you, there's peanuts in this soil.
And as sandy as it is, it really is hard to, when you move it, it just sifts back down.
Yeah, when I was a young man, we would do this, and we would just pull them up, take them out and hang them on the fence, and just let them dry.
And we did that in my high tunnel. I think it was mine.
Yeah.
We hung them on the
wire system we had in the trellis system.
Yeah, on the trellis.
Now here's what we're worried about right here. Here's what I'm worried about happening. Let me get this right here. See this right here? One of the peanuts.
2 of them.
They sprouted inside the hull like that and started growing new plants. That's what I tell you. Everything has a time limit. When you cross that time limit, it just starts going back to making another plant. Not only that, see, we got morning glories in this too, because I see them.
This is a combination of, oh my.
That's morning glories there.
And for all of you worried about snakes, yeah, they could be, I guess, up in here.
I guess you could have them in here.
That's why we start at the end and work our way down.
Yeah, if you just work, maybe they'll stay ahead of us if there is one.
There's peanuts on that one in your hand.
I know, I see it. I'm just trying to get here where I can figure out where the plant's at, because we've got sweet potato vines growing all up in here. It's just a tangled up mess.
This won't happen next year, will it?
No. This ain't gonna happen again. There's more peanuts sprouted. There's one right there. Look at all these peanuts in here sprouted. See that?
Mm-hmm.
We're just late.
Mm.
If it started raining right now,
all of them would sprout.
All of them would sprout. Yep. Gosh. You could be missing them. Now we're getting into some grass, I see. Lots of grass.
We know this won't happen again, will we?
No, this won't happen again. I can tell you that. No more.
And we had them so pretty and clean 2 months ago.
Yeah, everything was so nice and clean, and
Then the rain came.
the rains came just day after day after day of rain.
And we needed the rain, but
Yeah.
this is what happens when you can't get in here. When it rains, all this, especially the chamber bitters and the morning glories, can grow
Oh Lord,
a lot every day.
yeah, they just load up every day. I mean, this is all I'm doing now is just getting stems off of them because it's hard to get the whole plant.
The sweet potatoes aren't as bad as the morning glories, because you can see like right here. See that morning glory?
Yeah, you see how that's all up in there? Yeah.
They twist and twist and twist, and that's what makes it difficult. Is the sweet potatoes pretty much are straight,
Yeah, they just run straight.
and
to
you
it.
can almost pull them out. But the morning glories is like you're fighting a braided rope.
Yeah.
Nice peanuts if we'd have.
It's not only, yeah, like I said, the briars is in here. Everything's going against this crop. And this was new ground. This was not ground that has previously been gardened. This was all new ground here. And that's why there's so much going on. I bet I flat break it this coming year. Another issue you have with your peanuts, fire ants. They bore holes into it, get into it, and there ain't nothing left in there. They eat the whole inside out of the hole, you know, and they eat the nut out of it, and that's just so aggravating and disheartening. The humidity's starting to rise. Guys, back when my daddy was a boy, he was a sharecropper. Their family was, and he told me that back then the government actually cared about your land and your soil, and about you, as a matter of fact. They would pay the farmers to plant peanuts in their fields to build the soil back up so that they could raise food. And because peanuts are a natural soil builder, plus they put nitrogen back in the soil, and they're very healthy. The jungle peanuts are. Nowadays, peanuts are sprayed with so many toxic chemicals that it's horrible, you know, to think of what they've done. And this soil right here, it's this old sandy soil. That is the best soil in the world to grow peanuts in. Peanuts love sandy soil. So if you got sandy soil, don't freak out, you can grow peanuts. Okay guys, we got a little less than half a row to go. The humidity's getting up, so we're gonna have to call it quits. Do it another day. We're gonna take all the fodder now to the cows. Let them have a treat. I'll take the tractor and take them to them. We got close to half a bucket of peanuts, a little over, I'll say a third of a bucket. A few sweet potatoes in there with it. And then we got the huge pile down there at the end. I'm gonna go get the grapple, come pick that up, take it to the cows, and let them just enjoy some peanuts. So, lesson learned this year. Never plant sweet potatoes and peanuts close together. We could have had this bucket full. If I'd have had this where I could have laid them down on a big wide row and actually took care of them. But we did not. Our fault. Sweet potatoes took them over. The vines could not, even though I put soil in the middle of them, the vines continued to run, and they would have laid down on the ground and made more peanuts, but it didn't happen. The vines held them up off the ground. They started growing up on top of the sweet potato vines and laying on top of them. Then the morning glories got in it, and the chamber bitters and everything else. Pretty much, we're happy with what we got, but pretty much a failure. You know what I mean?
We won't let this happen again.
No, we won't let this happen again. I'm probably going to come in now at some point One, this weather gives us a break, and we get out from under this 100 and something degrees every day. The mornings are nice. It was like 70 this morning, but today we'll be back around 112 heat index. And what can you say? You know?
We do what we do in the 70s.
Yeah, we do what we do in the morning. And like right now, it's probably in the mid 80s already, and the humidity's like 98%. And even though we just got that little short space to go, you know, at our age, we can't keep doing it. We have to stop. And especially with my heart messing up, short of breath and everything. So I have to kind of do, you know, what I can when I can, and just move forward, guys. We probably won't film the rest of it, you know, because when we filming, it takes a lot. I mean, I could have probably dug the whole row if we hadn't been filming. But when you start filming, it takes out a lot of your time. Because
I'm not helping much. I had to stop filming in order to help so we could get this far.
Yeah, and we stop and clip, and Wanda pulls peanuts off, and then, you know, but she has to be behind the camera, and that means all the work's on me going through. Pray for us that next year we do a better job. You know, we got to get. We're actually going to revamp this whole garden system that we have here. This is our 60-foot raised bed garden that we have here. We're actually going to redo this. The bed's going to stay because it has proven to be fantastic. Probably what we're going to do is come down below that bed. We're going to plant a whole row of peach trees through here. And then we're going to move below the peach trees and put another 60-foot bed if we can, you know, if we can come up financially and be able to do it. Because that 60-foot bed has very low maintenance to it, and it produces like crazy. And
then we're coming below it and put more.
We'll put more fruit trees below the 60-foot bed, and maybe next year we'll do another 60-foot bed down next to the wood line down here. But we're trying to get it where our maintenance and our, you know, coming out and having to work is, you know, a lot less labor intensive at our age. You know, we're in our mid 60s, and we have to realize that we're not spring chickens anymore.
And we ain't doing this no more.
No, that ain't gonna happen. So now we will grow sweet potatoes, but we won't do it like this. That's for sure. Thank you guys from Pecan Grove.
Candy, is that pretty good? What you think, Candy?
They love that, don't they?
I think so.
Even the babies are getting in on that.
Yeah, he's playing with it. I'm not sure if he...
No, he's eating it.
He's eating.
That just goes to prove if your cows get out and you got peanuts, you ain't gonna have none.
Nope.
Same thing with deer.
Well, we managed not to have any deer in the peanuts or the sweet potatoes yet.
Yeah, the deer, we have managed to keep all of them away. So
those monitors seem to be working. The dog barking.
the dog barking monitors has worked wonders.
Shushan says she's tired of eating by herself.
You'll come and eat with the rest of the group, I reckon.
They seem to be pulling the leaves off.
They'll chew on the vines.
Yeah, but they want
getting
them
the morning
leaves.
glories too, because there's a lot of them morning glories.
I don't know what Duke's hunting, but he ain't eating just anything. He's picking through it.
Oh, he's a picky eater. He always has been.
But I think he was hunting the little peanuts.
He could have been. Well, guys, I wanted to invite y'all along with us. We have joined up with Survival Garden Seed to give away 3 big packs of seeds. There's 50 packs, I'm gonna call them mystery packs, in each one pack, and there's 3 lucky people that's gonna get 50 packs of seeds. So join with us. I mean, look, this is what you can have happen here. Look at this. And we pick these almost daily. Look at the banana peppers all up in here, guys. They're hanging everywhere. This is the byproduct of planting good seeds. There will be a link in the description down below to go sign up for the blessing of the 3 packs of Survival Garden Seeds. And if you're interested, hey, you got nothing to lose. Go join up and see if you're one of the ones that gets chosen to get the 50 packs of, let's call them mystery garden seeds. Thank you guys from Pecan Grove.